Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Here's Michael Brantley. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball called for strike two. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Corey Dickerson.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Now here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he... Here Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Into the box now, number 22. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Ramirez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Edwin.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Two-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Lays off 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Colby Rasmus.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Chisenhall is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Braun giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lucas Duda.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dominguez going back on it. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Striding in once again, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was.
Looking at a fastball to Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Batting
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Guillermo Dominguez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing.
And he will get there as he had to come. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Evan Longoria.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
Number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Chopped weakly to the left. Chisenhall charging in on it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 23.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. And again a throw. And the runner back safely. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 22. He flew out in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1, and he'll dive back in safely. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a dive, but he's back in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here's Archer on 1 and 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman,
Jose Ramirez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 1 strike now from Archer. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Stepping in and ready for
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Center fielder,
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda comes in. 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Andrew Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Avisail Garcia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count to wait.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit, and he is in there. Standing in, Logan Morrison, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a double steal try here. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ryan Braun.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He popped out in his first trip. A changeup floats outside. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ball 4. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in once again, Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Adeiny Echeverria will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off with a tribe, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Lindor.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And another foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 22 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding in. Once again,
number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Right.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1 from the stretch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Rasmus going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will score as well. 2 runs are in on the play. And
third baseman, number 8.
Blake Snell will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Lonnie Chisenhall is in with 2. Eugenio Suarez now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Curveball here, blocked by Perez. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brian Dozier.
In there, strike 1. Joe Smith comes on now.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 38.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And he misses there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So we got him looking there. Brian Dozier goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter.
Standing in,
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Now here it comes. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another chance.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Braun racing back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eugenio Suarez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Carlos Santana stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Guillermo Dominguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him.
Threw it right past him. A swing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Evan Longoria comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. The pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Up next,
ready for another.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. Dickerson heads for the plate. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adani Echeverria, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. That misses, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And the changeup just missed the inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter,
stepping into the box, number 22. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about
0-1's the count.
High, nothing in 1. Chris Colabello.
Hitting for the Indians, number 13, Chris Colabello.
Tommy Hunter enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Tommy Hunter.
And action now in the Tampa Bay. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Cody Allen is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from.
Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a move over to first. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman, Edwin.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. And a rather easy first out. Now batting, Jose.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Xavier Cedeno comes on here looking.
The Rays, number 31, Xavier Cedeno.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Right fielder.
Steve Cishek comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Cleveland, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.